edit.
This is so freaking hilarious that I
good.
honestly could not stop laughing the entire
Yay.
time, and I want to know how you've mastered the art of keeping a straight face.
I don't know anymore. It's funny, I'm doing a play right now, and there are a lot of funny moments, and the audience laughs throughout, usually because of something my co-star's doing. And I won't corpse. I just won't. I think as soon as I think I'm gonna laugh, I think of something. I think of my dog being sick immediately, or I don't need to all the time though. I just don't laugh. I think it's always funnier when you're not laughing at your own shit anyway. You know what I mean? It's like the thing I hate about SNL is like when they're constantly like laughing at their own jokes, and I know it's hard sometimes because that's just over the top parody stuff and it's hilarious, but for some reason, I'm just like, I'm really good at maintaining a straight face. I really am.
Well, you're excellent at it, I have to say, because I don't,
If I can do anything, I can do that.
And and it looks like must have been hard getting through this one. And you've worked with Seth before, but you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
And so you get a Seth MacFarlane script, and you're like, I got to do what? Mm-hmm. I got to say what? Like, how do you get through that? Like,
I don't know. I don't know. I trust him. I mean, he made this movie a huge hit, and there are some things that I question in general, like this scene. I would be like, so dumb. And he'd be like, we could tweak it a little bit, but it's going to work, you know what I mean? He knows what people like. Yeah. And there's certain things I like and I don't like. Nothing offends me, but certain things I just think are dumb. But he knows, I'm not going to agree with everything. It doesn't matter. Well, I trust him.
He's a sheer genius as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. What comes out of that guy's mind is like totally brilliant.
And he can get me to do anything pretty much. Almost anything.
Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, we'll see when you're starring in his next film.
I know.
We'll see what you have to say. Acting opposites, nothing. You've got Ted, who we believe when we see him on screen is actually really there.
I know. I'm so excited to see it because I didn't see it. Like, it's weird. It's hard. It's harder than I thought at first. I feel very, somebody was like, do you feel schizophrenic all of a sudden after a while when you're like just talking to nothing? And it's like, actually, yeah, kind of. But you get used to it so quickly.
And working with Mark?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, it's just like, I read the script and I was like, it's going to be the three of us so much of the time, but it's really just the two of us. Mm. And Seth's voice somewhere behind some monitor somewhere, it's definitely tough. But Mark's really good at it, obviously. And as much as I play off of Mark, I'm good. I just stay present with him.
Yeah, no, it was great scenes. You guys were fantastic together. Okay, thank you very much because we get to hear your lovely singing voice in this.
Oh, thanks, Seth. I'm still thanking Seth. He gave me such a beautiful song to sing.
That song was
beautiful,
fabulous. So when you first heard it, did he write that song, or tell me a little bit about it? It's beautiful.
Seth wrote it with Walter Murphy, and they wrote it, I think, for Ted 1, and then they didn't end up using it, of course. And he brought it back after he hired me. He brought it back to the script, and he added it in. And I was like, really, a campfire, a guitar, so cheesy. And he was like, no, every good comedy has a song, has a ballad, and this is the catalyst to John and Samantha's first kiss. I'm like, fine. And then I learned the song and the guitar, which was hard, and the lip syncing was hard, but like it was all worth it because it's a beautiful song. And Norah Jones covered it for the single.
Amazing.
I know.
Oh, fantastic. Very quickly, I know you're off Broadway, and we're just talking about that too.
Yeah.
But how, when I spoke to you for Les Mis, I said, we're going to see you on Broadway, and next we're going to see you singing on Broadway. So that's your next thing. But how did you get past the stage fright?
I still haven't, but I will tell you, since the last time we talked, I'm a different person because of, like, I want to write a book about it now. Not that I'm not an expert at this, but walking through your fear, getting to the other side of it, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. And I know fear never really goes away, but, like, courage is about, my friend just reminded me of this today, like, fear is about constantly walking through your fear just and again and again and again and getting to the other side and seeing that. And, like, I'm still afraid. I get back tomorrow night and I have to go back on stage for 11 more shows and I'm scared. But I've been doing it for 2 months and it's just, I'm like, every night I'm doing it and I'm having such a good time. But just because the fear's there doesn't mean you should stop your life. Doesn't mean you should stay away from things. I've been wanting to do stage for about 6 years now. And so I finally did it.
Well, we're really glad you did it. You're
Thanks.
so
I love it.
amazing,
It's
Amanda.
so
I don't
fun.
think I've ever missed talking to you for any of your films, and you're so wonderful. It's been wonderful to see you grow up into such a wonderful young lady.
Thanks so much. That's
Congratulations.
awesome.